This is TJ. There's just a few things I wanted you all to know before taking the quiz on this unit. One of them is that another name for objects, so the apple and the hedgehogs, is instance. So a lot of times you'll hear objects referred to as instances, and that's something that's going to be on the quiz. Let's see. Oh, another thing is the in the videos you saw these. Let's see, these return types: void, boolean, int. You'll also see those types associated with data inside here. So there's this drop-down menu called Inherited from Actor. You don't have to know exactly what that's about yet, but just know that these are also methods that the hedgehog can that can be invoked on the hedgehog. So, but you'll notice that some of these, like this one, move int, or set location int, set rotation turn int. They have these types inside parentheses. And what that means is, let me just pick one here. If I say move int, it says hedgehog move, and I can type in a number here. So if I type in a 3, and remember it's type int, and 3 is an integer, right? So I can put in a 3 there, and he goes forward 3 spaces, okay? So so you can actually pass information on through the method, through the way you call, for certain methods, the way you call the method, to give more detail on what exactly you want the hedgehog to do. So if I say turn, let's try turn 45, what happens? Yeah, so he turns 45 degrees, okay? So these values that you put in, so in this case they're integer values, I can do it again, 45, are called parameters. Okay, so you'll see that on the quiz also, parameters. That's something else you need to know about. Is there anything else? Oh, okay, and also so there's this idea that again, if we go back and looking at this idea of, some methods have return types like void, like boolean or like int, and some have this void return type. So another thing that you should kind of have in your head going forward is you should think of the methods with the void return types. You should think of those as commands. You're telling you're telling your object to do something. Okay, so yeah, so you're saying to move or to whatever. Now, and the ones with the non-Boolean return types, like say, the get apples eaten. So those we think of as questions, okay? Because you're trying to get a particular reply. You're trying to get a return value or a reply from the method. And that's about it. So if you get those clear in your head, the parameters, right, are those values that you can, and they actually, none of these methods, it's just a coincidence, none of these methods have any parameters But you can have parameters in a method, okay? So in other words, you can pass information to a method through the parameter. You can get information back from a method with a non-void return type, okay? So using a non-void return type is like asking a question. So in this case, it's a Boolean can move. It says true, you can move, because he can go forward without running into a, he's not up against the wall yet. Okay, so if we actually if we move this guy one step, now if you say can move, he can't go forward right now because he's hit the wall. So he's going to have to turn before he can go anywhere. So you can pass information with a parameter. You can retrieve information or get return a value. The method returns a value through the return type. Okay. The methods that return non-void values, those are like asking a question, and the ones that are void, those are like giving a command. Okay. So those are the extra things that weren't included in the other videos that you're going to need going forward in the course and for the quiz. All right. So are you ready for the quiz now? Good luck.